back to here's the deal.
I don't feel safe here, okay?
Sit down, sir. We'll get to you in a minute.
People are upset.
And you're the upsettest of them all.
People are asking you to leave. I care about the Constitution.
Sir.
You really don't. But we'll get to that in a second. Just sit back and relax. I'm about to assault your sensibilities with an insane asylum in Pennsylvania, spilling the delusions of the brain-pickled masses. Here's an appetizer.
Video.
Oh my God, there's another camera freak out, Joe.
What's that?
How you doing? You got to turn it off. Got to turn it off.
Video we got.
Why you texting us, man?
Here we go. Here we go.
You got permission? Get out. I got a job to get to. Let's go, man. Get out.
How long are you going to be?
I can't believe you can be that
Get out.
I'm not the one who is ignorant. They are.
Excuse me, the woman is doing her job.
You see this lying out the door, ma'am?
She knows her job.
Get out.
What is this for? May we ask what this is for?
It's a constitutionally protected activity, ma'am.
Well, the woman is doing her job.
Everybody call the police.
Are you mentally ill?
They're angry at me because the manager is closing down and refusing service.
Get out.
You know what? Write the governor.
Get out. Get out. Get out. Shut the leave, lady. Get out. Get out. Get out, lady. Get out. Get out.
You're making this a very unsafe place. I don't feel safe here, okay?
Because of a camera?
What? Yes, anyone here could have a gun or something. People are upset. People are asking you to leave.
The
I
United
care
States?
about the Constitution.
Sir.
Do you care about people?
I care. She's got
There is absolutely no way to overstress how important the lesson in this video is. Here in just a couple minutes, we have a sobering demonstration of not only the realities of the psychological underpinnings of the Milgram experiment, but we also have an embarrassing depiction of our fellow Americans as they suffer from a severe case of Stockholm Syndrome. Hats off to Ghetto Rebellion for undergoing the psychological torment, the physical arrest. Yes, she does get arrested by these frickin' bozos. And having the courage to stand against the crowd and getting this documentation to us.
Hey guys, what's up? This is Rebel Riot Radio, and I am at the Pennsylvania.
I want to explain something to you guys, just real quick, real
This
fast
is the
here.
Pennsylvania Department of Transportation.
So I want you guys to understand something. Ghetto Rebellion is new. She's new at this. She's a brand new activist, a brand new auditor. I commend her completely. I'm doing a fundraiser for her. DLZ clips, you can put up my PayPal, CashApp, and Venmo. I'm going to raise $1,000 to pay the attorney Jack. That's what I'm doing right now. And I'm very proud of her. She's put in a very tough position right now. She's put herself in a position to fight for our rights. With the crowd turning against her, she's still standing her ground. I'm very proud of you, Jessica. I'm sure this was really hard. I've been through the system so many times, I can't count them all. I can't tell you how many times I was arrested in each state for doing nothing. Because I was talking to the cop and saying, stop hitting that guy. And they would take me to jail for disorderly. They'd take me to jail for disturbing the peace, take me to jail for obstruction. So many times, and the charges dropped. You can find my mugshots online if you really look. And this woman picked up a camera and is doing the work of the people, and the people have turned against her. And I find it just pathetic. I find the people in this DMV small-minded and absolutely pathetic. So everybody hit the like button. We're gonna watch more of this, and we're gonna raise that $1,000 for her attorney who's working for free. We're literally paying for his rent-a-car, his gas and travel, for his hotel, and for the court reporter that we need to make sure that we have an official record. That's what we're raising the money for. That's it in total. Jack is not taking a single solitary dime. He's doing this for free. He's working pro bono. He's got a Pennsylvania bar card.
I'm at the door like always.
Miss, are you in charge here? You're making this a very unsafe place. I think you should call the police. Okay, you're making this a very unsafe place. I question your responsibility, okay? All right? I think you need to do something.
I think everybody call 911 right now. Maybe
I don't feel safe here, okay?
Because of a camera?
What? Yes.
There's cameras
Okay,
all over
all right,
the
but
building.
okay, they have cameras for a reason, all
So
right?
do I.
Anyone here could have a gun or something. People are upset, okay? You have to understand that. There's a child here. There are a lot of people here. I don't
Do you want
care
the
why
law?
you're here.
You don't
but
wanna see-
people are asking you to leave.
Do you care about the Constitution
Well,
of the
I
United
care
States?
about the Constitution,
Sir,
but
don't
I
walk
also
up on me.
care that
Don't come
people
near
are
me, sir.
upset.
Do
And
not
all you
come
want
near me.
to do is take our pictures. Do you care about people?
I didn't take your picture till you walked up to my camera.
Anyone who talks, you take their picture.
That's right, so don't talk to me.
Your job is online, miss.
I brought these to pass out to people if they want them, but no one wants them. You guys told me to print out the laws and bring them with me, so that's what I did.
Very good.
I got this from the ACLU to hand out to people about our photography rights. I actually have a press pass. I have my copy of the ACLU paper.
Very good.
And then I have this. This is the United States Constitution, Title 18, Section 242, Deprivation of Rights under Code of Law. So we also have that law for when the police get here. I am prepared today. Here they are, the police got here.
Can we just wait for a second?
Yes, you can.
Is that possible?
Yeah, you're a little close to me.
Okay, so right there, I'm just going to take a pause for a second. And this is the new battleground right there. So when I'm doing my activism and the cops are going to tell me to move, I'm going to tell them no. She's protesting. She's there protesting. So she should be saying I'm protesting police. I always say these things now because of the clearly established prong.
We can talk
now-
in here.
No.
Okay.
Okay, so just so you guys know, the reason why they're doing that right there.
We can talk in here.
You see that? You see that motion he's doing right there?
Yeah, you're a little close to me.
So hey, come on. See what he's doing?
We can talk in here.
Come on. See what he's doing? Come on.
Okay.
The reason why they're doing, hey, come on, is because they can't detain her. This is not a Terry stop. If it is a Terry stop, they're going to call it a call for service. If it is a Terry stop to detain me, a prudent man must believe that I'm armed and presently dangerous. She's clearly doing a First Amendment protected activity as a First Amendment auditor. The reason the cops are going, come on, is because they can't just grab her. They could just grab you and say, in the name of officer safety, we grabbed her to detain her. We weren't sure if she had a weapon on her. She had a bulge in by her hip, and so we thought maybe that was a gun. Sure, they can grab you and say it's a Terry stop, that they're doing it for officer safety. In this particular situation, it doesn't seem as though she posed any fear to officer safety. That's why they're going, come on. Let me warn you now. You're going to be brought up on a federal civil rights lawsuit. It'll be your name listed. And then what I do is I put on Google your name to pop up first. So I hope they understand what's going to happen.
Go ahead, I'll follow you.
Oh, that is so funny. Did you? I didn't catch that the first time I saw this. They're calling her Karen as they said, call 911, call 911. They're calling the police for someone filming. They should be going after the supervisor of that DMV, but instead, they're calling the cops and calling the activist Karen. This is 1984, where fat is skinny and skinny is fat and dumb is smart and smart is dumb. That's what we're living through right now. You can see it. You can see it. It's everywhere. This is absolutely preposterous. Now they're applauding their rights.
I'm an independent journalist and I'm gathering content for a story.
Obviously, they're recording.
Right.
So they don't want you to record inside.
Right.
And it's the only reason we're there. That's it.
Right.
Wow, that cop just sealed his fate. You're so screwed, dude. When this jackboot thug pig gets sued on a federal civil rights lawsuit, he just sealed his own fate. We're only here because you're doing a First Amendment protected activity. What a scumbag.
I'm sure you guys know it's a constitutionally protected activity. I'm covered by the First Amendment if I get raised.
You can film out here. There's only film.
No, actually, I am allowed to film inside. I have the Lawz with me, so.
Alright. Yeah. Do you have your ID or you have any sort of identification?
They're trying to violate my First Amendment right, and I'm not going to let you violate my Fourth, sir.
Well, they determined you're trespassing right now. So basically, we need record that.
If she's trespassing, she has to get fair warning that she's been trespassed. Nobody ever walked up to Jessica and said that you're getting a trespass warning or we want you to leave, and if you don't, we're going to trespass you, which is South Carolina versus Edwards. It is 1963. I'm pretty sure my brain just clicked in. So they have to tell her you're being trespassed. And then she has to say, this is a protest. And the reason you say this is a protest is because that invokes your civil rights, all your civil rights. You're protesting government, so your rights are now intact. You're now invoking your rights as you're protesting. This is really important. The clearly established prong is really, really important.
They can't trespass me from a public building that my taxes help pay for.
Do you have your ID or do you have your name, date of birth?
Why would you, again, they're trying to violate my First Amendment right, and you're trying to violate my Fourth, sir.
Just let me hear me out, please.
Well, ID isn't, you can demand it all you want, but I have a Fourth Amendment right, don't I?
Can I have your name, date of birth, please?
Sir, if you try to violate my rights under color of law, that's a violation of 18 U.S.C. Section 242, deprivation of rights under color of law.
That's right. That's right.
Is that in that paperwork?
Uh-huh.
Can I see it?
Sure. Top one. I also have
Beautiful.
the ACLU if you want.
What's that?
He said, what's the ACLU?
You can see what my rights are.
Our rights.
Okay, so what's your first name?
Sir, I'm not giving you. That would be a violation
here?
of my Fourth Amendment
Are you from
right.
around here?
Okay, so right here, and this is what I'm talking about. Do you hear how he says, what's your first name? Are you from around here? You want to invoke your Fifth Amendment right even if you're being an activist. You want to invoke that Fifth Amendment right. You want to pull your Fifth Amendment card out. You want to invoke your Fifth Amendment right. You can hand the card right to the copper. Fifth Amendment cop card and the credit card form will be out in about 5-6 days. You want to invoke your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Then all those questions stop. He can't question you without your attorney present. People have got to understand the power of the Fifth Amendment. Why do you think on the trifold it's the biggest thing? Learn the law, flip it over. I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. You've got to invoke your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. You cannot talk to these jackboot thug pigs and allow them to continue to pepper you with questions. Listen to how many questions he asks in a row here.
What's your first name?
What's your first name?
Sir, I'm not giving you. That would be a violation of my Fourth
Are you from
Amendment
around here?
right.
Around here?
Twice. Are you from around here?
I'm not answering questions, sir.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm an independent journalist.
So I'm not answering questions is different than I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent and not be questioned without my attorney present. That's different than I don't answer questions. I know that we've learned on YouTube by watching popular YouTubers that I've even done it myself. I don't answer questions. But I haven't invoked my Fifth Amendment right very much out loud. Now that we know the clearly established prong states that you need to say it out loud, then from now on, that's what you're going to hear me say. I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. If you're an activist, he can't question you anymore once you've invoked the Fifth Amendment compared to saying, I don't answer questions.
I'm gathering content for a story. I made sure that this is a public building before I came here.
I've been asking you that.
Right. I was giving you information to be nice.
And I'm trying to be nice. I'm just asking for a name.
It doesn't seem like it,
So the
because you
reason I'm
keep
asking-
trying to violate my Fifth Amendment right over and over and over again.
Interrupting me. Can you let me talk? Let me talk. The reason I'm asking for name, date of birth, I get on record that I made contact with you.
Oh, that's so frustrating to me. So the reason why that's so frustrating to me is because right here in Houston versus Hill on your trifold 1987, let me talk, let me talk, let me talk. Actually, it's my God-given right to interrupt you. In 1987, Mr. Hill was interrupting police as they were attacking his friend. He was interrupting them with verbal words. The holding of Houston versus Hill literally says it's your right to interrupt. So when they say, let me talk, let me talk, let me talk, I just want to vomit.
They don't want you. They don't
I
want you.
understand I'm on record. You do not have to get,
So,
you
if
do not
we
have to
come
break
back
my
and you
fourth
still
fi-
hear us defiant trespass.
You can't solicit a trespass from them, sir.
That's exactly what he's doing. And Jessica is spot on. Everybody give her a round of applause right now. Everybody put a 1 in the comment section. Give her a round of applause right now. Applause, put a 1 in the chat. Way to go, Jessica.
I'm just telling you why I'm asking for a name, date of birth. If you give me your name, date of birth, you're free to go.
Oh, so if you're allowed to data collect on, if we're allowed to data collect on you, put a 1 in the chat if you know that they need their cookie. They get a cookie for your ID.
Free to go. Am I being detained?
Right now, I'm talking to you. I need to verify who you are. They
Can you
want
please
record.
call a supervisor?
I am a supervisor.
Can you please call your supervisor, sir? Isn't that part of your policy that when I request, you have to?
No.
Can I please have your name and badge, please?
Sure. Brennan, right there.
And what's your badge name?
My badge number.
Your badge number?
1, 2.
Sir,
It's right there. Badge number 13.
can you please identify? I don't know how to say your name.
Karlov.
Karlov? Okay. And your officers, sergeants, what are you? I don't see stripes. Troopers. Okay. State trooper.
Yes.
Okay. And you guys don't have to wear body cam?
We don't have any.
Like the whole Pennsylvania State Police don't?
Yeah. It's a pilot program. We're actually starting.
Oh, okay, good.
It's about a storage issue, I think.
Okay. So, so that's that.
If you obviously, if you come back, obviously there's going to be different precautions that we have to take. So
Right.
just let me know, that's all.
The way it works is you guys leave, I go back in, I circle around just so they can see I wasn't arrested, and then I leave because everyone was screaming at me and telling me I don't have the right to do these things.
Oh my God. Did Jessica not just lay out how this works? Here's the way this works, because I haven't violated anything. I'm working within my rights. Listen to how succinctly she puts this to the jackboot thug pigs.
Obviously there's going to be different precautions that we have to take. So
Right.
just let me know, that's all.
The way it works is you guys leave, I go back in, I circle around just so they can see I wasn't arrested, and then I leave because everyone was screaming at me and telling me I don't have the right to do these things.
You're not
Excuse
coming
me?
back inside. You're not coming back inside. They don't want you here. That'd be trespassing.
I understand that that's not trespassing, sir. No one's asked me to leave. I have it on
Yeah,
camera.
they just told us that you can't come.
Now you know why you don't move your feet.
Do you want me to tell her they'll come back and tell you? I mean, they'll do that.
Yeah, they would have to do that on camera, and then that's violating my rights.
Okay, you stay here. You stay here.
Sorry.
Stay here. Stay here.
Am I being detained or am I free to go? You can't tell me where I can stand.
Stay here.
Am I being detained?
There she
You're not
is.
placed under arrest if you're gonna stay there.
Sir, am I being detained?
Stay here. Stay here.
What
Why do I?
what the flock?
Yeah, they would have to do that on camera, and then that's violating my
Listen
rights.
to how many times they tell.
Stay here. You stay
There's
here.
one time,
Sorry.
there's two,
You're going to stay here.
Am
three.
I being detained?
You're about to place under arrest if you're gonna stay there.
Sir, am
Four.
I being detained?
Stay here.
5,
Stay here.
6.
Why do I have to stay here when I'm not being detained? How can you trespass me from a public building?
They don't want you in there. That's it.
You realize that you're violating my. You lose your qualified immunity.
You're not allowed in here.
So now you.
I'm not allowed in here
No, you're not.
in a public building
No, you cannot
that
come
I
in here.
help pay for.
You cannot come in here video. You gotta put the video down.
Okay, so first of all, what did she?
You're not allowed in here.
What did she just say? I'm so
Lose
sorry.
your qualified immunity.
Ma'am, you're not allowed in here.
So now you.
I'm not allowed in here
What?
in a public building
No, you cannot
that
come
I
in here.
help pay for.
You cannot come in here video. You gotta put the video down.
You have to take your video down.
That's not true, man.
Okay.
I have the law right here.
Okay, no video. That's against the law.
It's not against the law. I have the law right here.
Take it right here.
That has no law to detach. The Constitution trumps all policies, man.
Alright. So you need to leave. And if you don't, you're gonna place an arrest. Okay?
Okay.
Wow. Let's go back just 30 seconds so we can see. Let's go back so we can see the whole build up here. Watch how fast this happens. From the time she comes out, we're at 1913. So within 45 seconds, it's going to go from you can't be here to now you're under arrest.
You're not allowed in here.
So now you.
I'm not allowed in here
No, you're not.
in a public building
No, you cannot.
that
come
I
in here.
help pay for.
You cannot come in here video. You gotta put the video down.
That's not true, man.
Okay.
I have the law right here.
Okay, no video. That's against the law.
It's not against the law. I have the law right here.
Take it right here.
That has no law or statute attached. The Constitution trumps all policies, man.
Alright. So you need to leave. And if you don't, you're gonna place an arrest. Okay?
Okay, just so we're clear, you were asking me to leave
Yes.
the Pennsylvania Department of
I don't
Transportation.
want you here.
Can you let me talk?
Got him.
This officer is asking me to leave the Pennsylvania Department of Transportation under threat of arrest, which is a violation of 18 U.S.C. Section 242, deprivation of rights under color of law.
This guy's about to poop his pants. Just watch it again and watch her just burn him. And then just look at his face and just think to your mind for a second. He has to go to the bathroom so bad. He's got to go to the bathroom so bad. Watch.
Can you let me talk? This officer is asking me to leave the Pennsylvania Department of Transportation
Squeezing
under
it.
threat of arrest,
He's holding it.
which is a violation of 18
He's holding it.
U.S.C. Section 242,
He's got to go poop.
deprivation of rights under color of law.
He's really got to poop.
Then,
Look at him squeezing it.
what other laws are you
Sphincter's
breaking,
tight.
right? Section
Gonna poop his pants.
1988 of Title 42 of the United States Code provides for reimbursements of attorney fees when I sue you. Any officer or public official who deprives another of their First Amendment rights is personally and departmentally subject and sued for civil damages. I'm going to sue you. Do you understand that?
She's nailing it. So
You're gonna go back in
beautiful.
there, right? That's what you said?
What?
You said you were about to go back in there?
I was going to, but if you're making me leave under threat of arrest
You can't go back in there.
and you're going to violate my rights on camera, that's fine. That's all I need, I guess.
You're gonna leave?
I'll leave, but I mean, you're still violating my rights and breaking the law, sir. Aren't you law enforcement?
So right there, Jessica, just so you guys know, right there, at that point right there where he says that he's going to arrest her if she doesn't leave, at that point right there, you can leave. You're not going to have any damages. Damages happen when you get kidnapped and taken from the scene. That's why both times I've been arrested in the past couple of years, I'm suing both those apartments. And when the judge in Ohio decided to not look at all the facts, I've now appealed to the circuit court. And when the judge in Nevada decided not to let me have all discovery, we appealed to the circuit court in the Ninth Circuit. So there's no end to my game, and there should be no end to your game. We don't stop. We fight for our rights. We don't stop. And we do it through peace, petition, protest, speech, and press. We do it right. We do it legally. That's how we
And why do
do
you
it.
keep asking me if I drive here? Why do you want my car?
Okay, so
I took an
I'm asking
Uber
you to
here.
leave, you keep talking. Okay, so right now your conduct's being disorderly. So that's actually your arrest.
Disorderly because I'm trying to have a conversation
Correct.
with you?
I'm trying to tell you to leave.
So those are the pigs' names right there. Matthew Brennan, Igor Karlov. So Matthew Brennan and Igor Karlov, I hope it was worth it. You're going to be listed in a federal civil rights lawsuit that you violated someone's constitutional rights. I mean, to me, they both look constipated. To me, they both look like, I mean, Matthews had to go to the bathroom for like 20 minutes. He's been holding it for 20. And then Igor on the left, he went to the bathroom in his pants already. The guy on the left. The guy on the left, he already has soiled himself. We got to have a little bit of brevity here for a second.
Okay. Under threat of arrest.
It's a violation of crime.
And what, okay, you guys, Pennsylvania State Police, where do I go to like file complaints against you guys? Like where?
Supervisor, I agree there right now.
Oh yeah, could you please call supervisor?
Please leave.
I'd appreciate that. Could you please call supervisor?
Answer, please leave, yes or no.
Can you call a supervisor at least, please?
Will you give the phone to him?
Why, what?
Oh, look at him.
Phone to him, please.
Why?
Because
Do you see? Do you see? This guy is just a beta male. He's a beta male cuck. I mean, just take a look at him. Take a look at him. He's been gnawing on his jaw, twitching and tweaking the whole time. If you watch him, if you watch this guy kill the sound, take a look. This guy, watch him. He's tweaking and popping and tweaking the whole time. He's got to be in charge. He's got to be the man. And if she even asks, can you call a supervisor? Now watch him. Just look at his mannerisms. Give him the phone to him. Oh, nervous twitch. Give the phone to him, please. Look, he's working himself up so he can put a woman in torture cuffs. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Just, you know what, you want to see evil? You want to see evil? You're looking at it. There it is right there. You see him? Take a look. You see him? Take a look at him. You're looking at what evil looks like. When one person will grab another person and put them in torture cuffs and take them down to a dungeon because they're pointing their camera at somebody. That, to me, is just the epitome of what evil is. You, my friend, are evil. Was that Igor or Matthew? That was Matthew, right? Matthew, if you see this, which I hope you do, you are a bad person, my friend. You're a bad person. I don't wish you death, Matthew. I pray for your soul. I pray for God to touch you. I pray for a miracle to happen, for the Grinch to break out and his heart grow threefold. Like, there's something wrong with you, dude. You're doing the bidding of people, and you don't know what you're doing. How's the saying in the Bible say? Lord, forgive them. They know not what they do. Matthew, you're the epitome of evil. And now let's watch the rest. Let's watch them put her in torture cuffs. Matthew Brennan.
Sir.
Well, now you're under arrest for disorderly conduct, please.
Sir.
For disorderly conduct for filming.
Enough of this.
Okay. Is that what it is?
Instigate a government agency.
If you're out front, my handler.
No, you.
I have to stop processing at this moment. I do apologize.
Why do you need to stop services? Hey, relax, everyone. Hey, man, you need to calm down. Hey.
So this is Long Island Audit's video. Long Island Audit went over to the Bensalem DMV after that, and he got similar treatment that Jessica did. Let's watch Long Island Audit. He went to the same DMV after that. Let's watch what happened.
Hey, you need to calm down.
It's time to
You
leave.
need to calm down, sir. You're gonna get yourself hurt. Stop it.
I'm going to get myself hurt.
What kind of country do we live in? Do you not like a free press?
Do you not? No, I don't like getting.
After I get my license when I
get out front. If you're
Yeah.
out front, my handler.
No, you're not. Question.
cops come and arrest you.
You're not policy enforcement. You're law enforcement. Hopefully, one day we can all have transparency and accountability within our government, right?
All about transparency.
Obviously not. Today we are at the some public notices pivoted in all Commonwealth-owned sites. Pennsylvania Department of Transportation. It's very interesting how none of these signs have any sort of statute associated with them. Very, very interesting. But we have our friendly reminder that they're always recording us, even though it always seems to be an issue when we, the people, record them. We have so many cameras. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
How may I help you, sir?
Hey, how are you, ma'am?
How you doing?
Do you work here?
Yes, I do. No recording, please.
In what capacity do you work here, ma'am?
We don't allow no recording.
There's no recording. Why would that be?
Is that because do you have any service that we can help you with?
Oh, yeah, I'm an independent journalist. What's your name?
Okay, give me 1 second.
I can't get your name, ma'am, so I just know who I spoke to.
It's a government building, that's why they're not.
It's a government building. Don't you think that we should have more transparency in government buildings? You don't think that? You don't think so, ma'am?
Sir, would you be able to stop recording?
I think you should obey the rules.
Obey the rules, even if it's a lack of transparency?
Well, your video, me, you didn't ask my permission.
Well, you were talking to me. Oh, I'm not trying to be rude to you, ma'am.
Words are all trying to be nice.
Information, we have to stop processing at this moment. I do apologize.
This is what you're causing.
No, no one's disrupting anything.
Wait, for what?
Why do you need to stop services?
I mean, what are you doing? Seriously.
If you would ask me what I'm doing, I would tell you. Okay, I'm an independent journalist. I've received many complaints about this facility here through people, real people.
Okay, well, maybe you should.
I understand that, but I understand that.
I made an appointment with the.
But why? This is a taxpayer-funded facility.
But make an appointment like all of us.
This is a taxpayer. Yeah, you didn't make an appointment to come here, did you? You just walked in because.
Yeah, I called my son, said, hey, are you busy? Because I need to go to PennDOT.
You don't think it's ridiculous? Hey, relax, everyone, relax.
You're not doing any business.
You're upset at the people who are stopping serving you, not me. They are stopping you from serving.
It's time to leave.
Hey man, you need to calm down. Hey, you need to calm down.
It's time to
You
leave.
need to calm down, sir. You're gonna get yourself hurt. Stop it.
No,
I'm going to get myself hurt.
Stop.
No,
Stop
you're
it.
not.
Stop it, sir. You're gonna get yourself hurt.
It's time
Stop
for you to
it.
leave.
Your problem is with them, not me.
No, my
The
problem is
problem
with
is
you.
with them.
It's time for you to leave.
No, sir.
Can't you read the
relax.
fucking signs?
Relax, sir. Relax, sir.
Wow.
Relax. Sir, I'm not breaking any laws here.
It's time to
I'm
leave,
here.
asshole.
All right, relax. You're gonna get yourself hurt, man. Seriously. I don't want to hurt you.
You're lowering yourself to his level.
I don't want to hurt you.
Don't lower yourself to his level. God,
I wouldn't. I mean,
Sir, I'm here working on a story for okay, but I'm an independent journalist. Don't do it. Don't do
Time to
it.
leave.
Don't do
we
it.
know that.
Leave now.
Listen,
You're
man.
taking care
She's really saving you right now because I promise you I'm not in the
Listen,
mood.
I'm telling you to back up.
He's come up to me.
Back up
I'm not
away from
backing
me.
up.
You're more than 6 feet. Back up.
Both of you came up to
No,
me.
I didn't come up to you.
You did too.
Can't you read the signs?
They're stopping from serving you. That's not my problem. They are. They hate transparency, sir. They hate transparency.
Can't you read the signs?
I hope you are videotaping because you're being rude.
How am I
I'm
being
asking you
rude?
as a nice lady. I'm holding this gentleman back.
That's good for him. Good for him, man. But listen, I'm not breaking any
You're
laws.
an ignorant, rude human being.
How am I? I don't understand. For promoting transparency in our government.
Transparency. Who do you work for?
I'm an independent journalist.
Okay, who are you going to sell your story to?
Independent. I publish myself.
Post it
There's a
on
lot of
where?
corruption going up.
Post it where? On the internet?
There's a lot of corruption going on in this building. A lot of
Get
people have been
out.
complaining about this facility here,
Get
and I'm here to
out.
ask
Like, I hope the
questions.
cops come and arrest you.
You hope the cops come and
I really
arrest
do
you.
now.
Okay. What type of country are we living in where you hope, where you hope, yeah, where you hope people will come here and arrest me for asking questions of my government?
You're stopping government work.
They're stopping it, not me. They're stopping it.
You're
wasting my money, dude.
No, I'm
You know
not.
I pay taxes.
You're,
Yeah, you are. Every person in this building.
I guarantee you she doesn't pay that much in taxes. She pays too much because a lot of taxes are garbage, but
pays
they,
taxes.
but what does my recording have to do with them working?
Because you're not allowed to record them.
I have a
Or
First
anybody
Amendment,
else.
ma'am.
You did not ask
If you would
anybody
be
in
reasonable
here.
and have a reasonable
No, now you
conversation,
make
it's attorney hired.
me mad.
how did I make you
Bitch
mad?
now.
You,
I could care less about you. and
how did I
whatever
make you mad? How did I make you mad?
Because all these people have to
Sir, you
see
on the phone with the law enforcement. Listen, there is no reason for any of this. There's no reason for any of this. What's wrong with somebody, a concerned citizen, asking questions of his government?
You need to call cops too. Because, you know,
I guess the more people who call the cops. What kind of country do we live in? Do you want somebody to get arrested for exercising their rights?
God bless
Doesn't
you.
make any sense. They're making it inconvenient.
Great day.
But they're making it inconvenient, sir, not me. But they are, not me. I'm here to work on people have been complaining about this. Okay, but people have been complaining. People have been complaining about the services here.
I left work to get my son a
Okay. I'm not. They are. They are.
because of what you're doing. So if you would do us a favor, go outside.
They are.
I got shit to do.
Yo,
Get
why
the
you
fuck out
coming
the
up
store.
on me, man?
Why the fuck am I coming up to you? Because you fucking knocking everybody's fucking time the fuck out the
They
fucking
are.
room.
I'm here working on the store. I'm
I
exercising.
don't care
my
about your
rights.
store.
Okay, I don't care.
I don't
you
care.
have to,
Fuck
you don't
you.
have
There's the state trying to turn us against each other. If you don't let us violate your rights, then we are going to turn the people against you and blame you for us closing.
No camera.
You don't
Fuck
have to
you.
carry about your story. You don't have to carry about the
Let's go the
story.
fuck outside.
Listen, man, you don't
Go
gotta carry about the
outside.
story, bro.
Yeah,
You
take your
don't,
fucking glasses off.
you don't
Go
gotta carry
outside.
about
Come
the
on.
story.
Come on, go
You don't
outside.
gotta carry about the
Come on.
story, bro.
Come on.
Bro, listen.
Go
I'm
outside,
gonna
come on.
ask you to just stop.
You can
Just
smile
stop.
on my face all the fuck you want. Come on.
Just
Come
stop.
on.
Just stop.
Come on.
Just stop.
Come on.
What am I doing to get my point across?
Come on, buddy. Come on.
They're the ones stopping you, not me.
Come on.
They're the ones stopping you. Coming for what?
You're causing a whole fucking distraction.
You are. You are. I'm peacefully
Bro, I'll
recording.
smack that fucking phone out of your hand right the
Listen,
fuck now.
bro.
What?
Listen.
What?
Listen.
What?
You better stop. I'm telling you, you better stop.
What? What?
You don't want. Listen. Whatever.
I don't want
do
what?
what you want. Do what you're gonna do.
I don't want what, pussy?
Listen, do what you're gonna do.
I don't want what?
Say what you want to say.
I don't want what?
Say what you want to say.
I don't want what? I don't want what?
He's threatening me. I'm listening to you, pal. You're gonna wind up going to jail today, not me.
Why? Because you recording? You think I'm scared?
Chill. If you do that, it's gonna take longer. Because your cops come, it's gonna.
But he's scared of you.
Okay, let's stop. Boom. Boom. I think fundraiser is done. We got it. Fundraiser's over. That's it. No more donations. Thank you. Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes. And as a man of my word, as I told you I would do right now, I will send that $1,080 to Jack right this second. Right this very minute. I'm going to send it right now. You guys are going to watch me do it. Let me go to my Cash App. Dime that was sent to me, whether there's a fee to take it out, no matter what, I don't care. I sent it. I was going to put 100 in myself anyway, so you guys saved me. I'll contribute in a bigger way than that to you, Jessica. I'll help you in far bigger ways than my $100. You'll get it though. Believe me, at the end of the day, we're absolutely nothing without each other. And we're proving it every single time we do this. And we do this a lot. So I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. Let's watch a little more Long Island.
Care about
Look,
people
after I get
taking
my
longer,
license,
right?
when I get out front, if you're
Yeah.
out front, I'm going to handle that.
No, you're not.
Bet?
I'll be out there. I'll be out there.
You'll be out there, that's great.
I'll be out there. Yeah, I'll be out in the parking lot. What's the big deal?
Can you go up front right now then?
Sure. I'm gonna wait outside for the police officers so that way they could handle it, because at the end of the day, I'm just here promoting transparency. I'm not trying to hold up. I'm not talking to you. I'm not trying to hold up your business. I'm not. That's not my intention. Okay, but my intention is to exercise my rights. They've been violating people's rights here, and they've been giving it. How?
How? Then stop working.
What kind of country do we live in? Do you not like a free press?
Do you not? No, I don't like you.
You don't.
I
Oh,
don't like
you don't like
your
me.
paper.
Okay, great.
I don't like who you are. You are a very ignorant man.
Wow. Really? Insane. I'm gonna wait for law enforcement out here. No problem. We're gonna wait for law enforcement here.
I appreciate you doing that, man, because I'm trying to get my
Listen, I don't want to listen. They're the ones holding it up, not me. You know that, right? I get that. How many times are people gonna threaten me to, meet them in the parking lot? Absolutely ridiculous. Words are just words. As long as nobody's putting their hands on me, I could care less. I couldn't care less, really. But we'll wait here for law enforcement. I'm sure 20 people called. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, the Pennsylvania State Troopers have arrived. Hopefully they do the right thing and calm the situation down, because someone's going to get hurt. Could be me, could be anyone. They're trying to start some sort of uprising. Hey, sir, how are you?
Were you witnessing a fight?
Was I witnessing a fight?
Yeah.
No, some guy just came up to me and started threatening me. Can I get your name and badge number, sir?
Yeah, Trooper Gentilly, 12737.
Thank you, Trooper. Yeah, no, I was just inside. I was waiting in line. I was looking at some of the public documents in there. I'm an independent journalist. My name is Sean.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And I was just taking some pictures of public documents in there, and apparently the supervisor came up, and no one had an issue with me recording, but when the supervisor said that they were going to stop all functions and not help anybody, people got really upset really quickly. And like I said, I understand. It wasn't about the recording, it's about them stopping services. And I can understand.
That's their policy here.
I understand, but I get their policy, but when the policy goes in direct contradiction of the United States Constitution, freedom of press, transparency, accountability in government, I've received complaints about this department that they violated people's rights in the past. I was just here peacefully, at this center specifically. So just that someone actually was arrested here for journalism. You've seen the video, yeah. Yeah, so somebody was arrested here. Listen, I'll tell you right now, Trooper, I don't want to be one of those people arrested here. That's for sure. We could take it out. Yeah, we could take it into a federal court if it needs to come to that. But again, I wasn't involved in a fight with anyone. There were some citizens that were, got really aggressive and came up into my face, and it is what it is.
Long enough. They don't want it longer.
Yeah, I get that. But I mean, our rights should be respected too. I mean, putting journalists in jail.
That is exactly how far it is. That's exactly how far we've gone. They're arresting people for pointing a camera. That's how bad it's gotten. The censorship state of America.
You don't think that's a North Korea kind of trait? Yeah, sure, no problem.
Film out here, film the car.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to continue my story inside. Yeah, sure. I see the notices that somebody printed out on a paper. But listen, Trooper, you're not policy enforcement. You're law enforcement, and I don't want to put you in a predicament where I mean, you just have to uphold your oath to the United States Constitution. There's nothing. Again, I
jackboot thug pig.
Don't want to escalate the situation more than it already was. Yeah, no, I don't want to escalate the situation more than it already was escalated in there. But
sounds like it was starting to escalate.
Oh, for sure, it was staring to escalate. But
look how amused
that's
he
why
is.
I removed myself from
He's amused. He's so amused.
the situation. It is
And
what
I
it is.
appreciate that too.
It is what it is. But I have a job here to do, and just like you have a job here to do. So. Yeah, it's my job, and just like you, we all have jobs to do, and my job is to stand up for the United States, for the people of the United States, and to promote transparency and accountability within our government. So I'm going to continue to do that unless you threaten to arrest me for any particular reason. I don't know what law I'd be breaking, but I'm going to continue about my business. I understand that they're policy, but you're not policy enforcement.
So, one of the concerns about videoing inside of locations like this, what are people getting? What are people coming here to obtain?
Driver's licenses.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's on driver's licenses?
Public addresses.
And personal information, name, date of birth.
Sure.
Are they putting social security numbers on papers?
And everything. If you were trying to get people's social security numbers, you wouldn't do it how Ghetto Rebellion did or Long Island Audit did it. Neither one of those things would be a reality.
Things of it, but I can tell you what I could. Yes, I have. I can tell you one thing though, Trooper. I can tell you I've made about over 300 videos right? 300 videos of the last 2.5 years together. Not one of them had any sort of, and I've been anywhere from social security offices, the Department of Motor, panning the walls and you know, looking at the public notices and filming in the publicly accessible areas. You know, that's not going to get any private information. Conspiracy, right? So
Have we known each other for long?
no, we have.
Look how far Terry versus Ohio can go. Look at the scenarios this jackboot thug pig is creating. That's reasonable articulable suspicion right there. What can happen from reasonable articulable suspicion? You can be put in torture cuffs.
I haven't, but I assure you I'm not involved in any criminal conspiracy.
Yeah.
And you have no reasonable suspicion that would state otherwise.
No,
But
he's a
again,
nice guy.
yeah, no, I'm not involved in any criminal.
You look like a nice guy, but you could be involved in a conspiracy to try to steal people's social security numbers. Identity theft conspiracy.
Conspiracy. So my point is that there is nothing illegal about what I'm doing. That I understand that you're referencing that sign and the policy that they have there, but if it was any sort of, it's not lawful because it doesn't have a statute associated with it. There's nothing there. When you stop people from asking questions about their government and recording in public spaces, it leads to, you know, a lack of transparency in our government, and the people just, you know, how are we ever going to get accountability?
In those public places, do you still have to follow the rules that are
Lawful, you have to follow laws. Sure, you have to follow laws.
So can you carry a firearm on school property?
Well, that's different.
Can you carry a firearm here?
I believe you should. I believe you should be able to. But again, there's court precedent for that. There's no court precedent. I believe, me personally, I believe we have a Second Amendment right to carry wherever we are. I mean, I think society as a whole would be safer. But unfortunately, there were too many yes men who decided to say, you know what, that's okay. Yeah, for the children, for this, for that, and slowly but surely, our rights got eroded. On our Second Amendment rights got eroded. Our right to bear arms, which our right to bear arms that right is so we can rise up against a tyrannical government if that day ever came. That's the purpose of it. So when the government's limiting that right, it's kind of like, why are they doing that? And again, this is just a camera. I don't have a.
Is he going to go back in? That's all I want to know right now. I like the conversation, but is he going to go back inside of that Department of Motorized Vehicles and do what he was intending to do there? That's the whole point.
Fire on me right now. You know, yeah, sure.
So there's the two signs that talk about recording and everything. There's no gun sign. You're saying that the no gun sign has no value?
Yeah.
Well, I believe it has no value. Yeah,
yes,
I believe it has no value. But there's certain case law that's already been established that would prevent somebody from, I assume, going into. I'm a First Amendment auditor, so I'm here.
He doesn't know.
While I do support the Second Amendment, I support all of our rights, and I believe that our rights shouldn't be infringed upon in any way. They're all important, but we're talking about recording right now, and we're talking about holding the government accountable and just recording in public spaces. I don't see what's the issue with recording in public spaces. There is no, for example, if I was to bring if you brought out even a firearm, I'm bringing that example. If nobody knew, nobody knew. But the point is, if you did know, if I posted the video, if I recorded in there, you said, if you told me right now, sir, Sean, I am going to arrest you if you go back in there recording.
That's what you need.
And I said, okay, I'm not going to do that.
So.
And then I went back in there recording, but just, you know, secretly where you didn't know. And then I showed you that video. I walked down, I said, hey, I lied to you. I actually did record.
You have standing if it's you. So right now, when I just told the DMV that they're put on notice, for me to be able to sue that DMV, I would have to have standing because it would have to affect me personally. If I was at the DMV and there was a crowd of people in there and I said to the crowd of people, listen, I'm going to sue them. You're welcome to sign on to my lawsuit if you miss your appointment because then you have damages. Then you may be able to win the people over that way. But I would have to be the person that got arrested or person who got threatened with arrest, which is what I'm waiting for here in the Long Island Audit video. I need the cops to threaten him with arrest, and then Sean Reyes would have standing to be able to sue and go for a declaratory judgment, which would mean the sign would have to come down. People would be able to film in the DMV again.
There's nothing you could do about it. I'm sure it wouldn't be the first time. You know, I get lied to all the time too. But again, my purpose here is just to, if I come across a supervisor, that would be great. Maybe I can speak to a supervisor regarding the situation because I would just like to go about exercising my constitutional rights and be on my way and just be on my day, about my day.
So the thing is, and it's with any building, any business, any entity. The signs that are posted
Need the threat of
they're
arrest.
literally everywhere in this building. I just went through and looked around.
I saw them.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. I'm sure all the viewers are going to see them too.
Yeah.
So basically, if you're not adhering to the signs, they are able to ask you to leave if you're not here conducting PennDOT business. So if they ask you to leave,
My business is being the press. My business is stress testing our rights. I'm doing my business here. This literally is my business.
What if that's a private establishment, sir? But what if they had a sign that said people of a certain color can't come inside this building, and you weren't abiding by that sign? Do you see how the criminal trespass statute can be weaponized?
we're talking about things of color that
Well, it's
is
the
a
same.
crime
It's the same logic. It's the same logic. It's a
yeah,
federal.
we're all good.
It's a federal crime.
Have a good one.
It's the same logic. It's a federal crime to violate somebody's constitutional rights under color of law. So if you want to talk about crimes, it is a federal crime to violate somebody's constitutional rights under color of law. But again, just because there is a law doesn't mean that they necessarily enforce that law, unfortunately. But unfortunately, we enforce policies, apparently. But again, I haven't been asked to leave. I'm just going to go back inside. If you want to, I haven't been asked to leave. I'm going to go back inside like I have a right to go back inside. If they do ask me to leave and you tell me that if I don't leave, I'll be arrested, I will leave. And then that gives me standing in a court of law, that my rights were violated. And then I can handle it and I can go for accountability that way. And we'll handle it in the federal court of law. Let the proper way of letting the courts decide.
Okay.
All right. So let's do that. And then I can just be about my day.
Ghetto Rebellion was arrested, and I'm seeing if Sean has taken the steps to get standing.
Is this gentleman allowed in here? No. No, it's got to be an employee, not everybody else.
No recording.
Sir, please don't yell at him. Ma'am.
No recording. There's no recording because we're using customers' information, privacy. And that's why we had signs.
Okay.
You have all these cameras over here, ma'am.
So once again.
They're secured
They
cameras.
said I can't. You
Okay.
can. Yeah, but you can request
all
those
means, go
cameras.
for that.
Yeah, but again, that's silly.
No, sir.
That's silly.
Sir. So, ma'am, is he allowed in the building right now?
No, sir, if he's gonna record, no. If he's gonna do business with us, we have no problem.
Okay. So the choice is yours. If you're recording.
Okay, so no, I just need to hear from you. So,
And you will be trespassed.
and I will be
She's
arrested.
asked you
I will be arrested if I don't leave.
to- Trespass.
Arrested.
Yeah, technically it's an arrest. Yeah.
Okay, that's all I needed. Thank you.
All right. Good luck, man.
Now I can hold those involved accountable, and we'll see how it plays out. Again, I appreciate you being decent with me. You know, we're on opposite sides of this. I believe that you should honor your oath and not.
I'm at PennDOT. I want people to see exactly the DMV that I'm suing. This is the DMV that I'm suing.
I know that's right. Always. You're welcome. Go ahead, I got organized. Go ahead, I got it.
Supervisor on site?
Dealing with the
Oh,
customer. You got the number, honey.
Okay. What's your name now?
Miss Rosa.
Miss Rosa?
Yes.
Do you have a first name?
What do you
Do you have a first name?
Miss Rosa.
Miss Rosa? I do. I understand that.
So
but
what's your number?
Well, here's the thing. I want to just give this to you so that you're aware of what I'm doing here. And this right here is Miss
Okay.
Rosa. Your name.
Okay, but I need you to understand, hold that for me, honey. Can you hold that?
I
Okay.
want to be nice to you. I want to treat you with respect and dignity.
I am, but you have to understand.
This is a ma'am. This is a lawsuit. You need to take a look at it. It's important.
From who?
From me.
To who?
To you. I'm
Okay.
gonna sue you.
So,
I don't want to
okay.
sue you.
You-
I don't want to sue you.
Okay.
Listen, you have to talk to me for a second.
No,
Here's
sir,
the
I have
thing.
a customer in front of me.
I know that, but I'm gonna exercise my First Amendment right in a
Okay,
moment
I
here.
understand,
And if you
sir.
close this
But
place,
right
I'm
now-
gonna sue you.
Sir, Have a seat. I'm right now with the customer right now.
I'm going to
can't
invoke
stop
my First
everything
Amendment
from
right
you.
here in a second.
Okay,
and
sir.
if you close this DMV, here's the
Sir,
lawsuit.
customer documentation out in front, I have to close down. If you're gonna continue recording, I have to close.
Why would you close though? I'm not
Good
recording.
afternoon, everyone. Unfortunately, because the gentleman is recording, I have to shut down right now. We have customers to step out.
I came here to sue this DMV. It'll take you 15 minutes. Here's the lawsuit I have. You're more than welcome to sign on to my lawsuit. My name is Delete Lawz. I sue government agencies all over the country.
Due to being that we have a young lady here recording us right now, unfortunately, we cannot call members up because we were giving information, privacy information. So we're gonna have to stop working until she finishes doing what she needs to do. Okay? Unfortunately, I can't do anything until she stops recording. So my staff has to stop working, turn all the papers.
Thanks for the inconvenience.
I have to stop processing at this moment. I do apologize.
No, no one's disrupting anything.
Wait, for what?
Why do you need to stop services?
And I can't believe the people who are just horrible. I can't believe that. I cannot believe that. I mean, couldn't believe that they were so willing to go along with the pigs, so willing to go along with their rights.
Everyone's time.
No, ma'am, I will not. I will not. I absolutely will not. Please don't challenge me. I will not. I will not. I will not placate my rights because this woman wants to strip us of our rights. I'm here for you. Don't let these people shout me down. If you believe in America, if you believe in our constitutional rights, do not let these people shout me down.
You're wasting everyone's time. You want to show off? There is a social media.
She called the police. The police get her. I have to have standing, sir.
I don't
have
care.
to get standing.
I don't
you
care.
do. You do care.
I don't care.
You do.
All I care is about the people took day off.
I understand that.
Today is not Saturday.
The
Today is
police
not
will be-
Ladies
Ladies and gentlemen, the police will be here in a second.
You're
I will
wasting
gladly
people's
leave.
money. And you're
gladly
saying you're
leave.
fighting for them.
I'm
All people
amazed.
asking you to leave, and you saying.
Is I came to the Bensalem DMV to file a lawsuit against them for arresting Jessica here, and I came here because they told Long Island Audit that if he stayed here, he would be placed under arrest.
Can I get your name and badge number, sir?
Yeah, Church and Tilly, 12747. So, ma'am, is he allowed in the building right now?
No, sir, if you're gonna record, no.
That I'll be arrested, more than willing to leave. I will not violate the law. I will not break the law. If you tell me I've trespassed, then I'll leave.
You're causing a disturbance.
Oh, I'm not.
Okay, so I'm going to cite you for a disturbance.
Oh, you want to cite me?
Yes.
Let me give you my identification, sir.
So let's step outside, and you're gonna tell my patrol car. So what's with this? What do you have?
So this is the rules of procedure. What they're doing here is illegal, sir. And I don't want to list you in a lawsuit. You're probably a good dude.
Yeah.
I have no desire to sue you personally.
Causing a disturbance is what it is. I don't know what your business here. I don't care. I'm not kicking you out for trespassing because you're not trespassing, but you're causing a disturbance.
So
Okay.
you just need you to tell me that I can't go in because I'm trespassing.
I'm not saying that.
But
That's
that's
when
my-
you
that gives
keep
me
going
standing.
back to trespassing. I'm not saying anything about trespassing. You're causing a disturbance in there, and you're concerning the other patrons in there. Is what you're doing. I didn't say anything about trespassing.
Okay.
You keep saying trespassing to try to pull me into some trespassing.
Okay. Here's the lawsuit that I've already written, just so you can see it.
And I don't care about lawsuits. That's fine. That's
It
fine.
does when
It's
you go-
irrelevant to what I'm asking you. You understand? I don't care about trespassing. I don't care about any lawsuits here. That's fine. If you want to file lawsuits, go ahead. I just want to obtain your identification and to figure out whether I'm going to cite you for disturbance, and if not, then you send you on your way.
Okay.
Okay. Do you understand the difference here?
Well, you're kind of creating something here so that you can't trespass me. Because look,
No,
I've
no,
already
it's not
written the
a
lawsuit.
loophole.
I've already written the lawsuit. Here's the lawsuit right here, sir. And I'm more than willing to leave if you tell me to leave. Okay. He's made me identify myself because he said that he has probable cause to arrest me because he said I'm causing a disturbance. Now, I believe that that is a caveat to not trespass me so that I wouldn't get standing for being trespassed out of the DMV. That's what I believe to be the truth. So, what's your name and badge number, sir?
Mine?
Yes, sir.
Centac 12888.
Centac 12888.
Here's your ID.
Have you given me
Okay.
any? Can
No,
you
I
give
didn't.
me
I didn't give you
do
anything.
you want to give me a warning or anything?
Right now, you're getting a warning. Okay. This is your first. This is
So
your first
my
time
warning for.
for disorderly conduct.
So the thing is, though, is that I need you to tell me that I'm being trespassed. If I'm not being trespassed, then I want to go back in so that I can be trespassed. Because then
that's what you
it's
want
a
here.
public space.
You want this trespassing thing.
I want to
get it.
sue.
I understand.
Yes, I want to sue. I want my rights respected. That's all.
Your rights are respected. So it's not trespassing. I'm not saying that you can't ever go in there, because that's what I would say if you're trespassing. But you can't go in there and cause a scene and be disorderly like you're doing. That's all.
But we don't agree. We don't.
Okay?
We don't.
So if you go in there and cause a scene, okay, then you're going to be arrested for disorderly conduct.
You're telling me if I go back in that you'll arrest me.
And if you cause a scene, if you
I'm
go
not
back
trying
in
to
and
cause
cause
a
a scene, you're going to be arrested for disorderly conduct. Yes.
Okay, so then will you escort me inside of that DMV so that I can invoke my First Amendment right to film inside of a public space?
Nothing's at this point is going to be orderly. Nothing you go in there and do is going to not cause a disturbance at this point.
The guy called himself Corporal Irwin said that I couldn't film because it's like a Walmart or a Target. And that's completely incorrect. Drive of shame right there. They drive away in shame. Understand what I was doing in there?
I don't care.
You don't care?
No, I don't care. What
Why-
do I care?
why don't
They
you-
held up a whole line of people.
But
for
I did it for
hours.
you. I did, for
You didn't
15.
do it for
It was
me.
15 minutes.
No, it wasn't.
It was
an
15
hour.
it was
How do you
not-
know how long I went in there?
Ma'am, I'm timing it. It's
Well,
on
what
a
are you
timer.
doing this? No, I don't understand. But what are you doing?
Because
it
I'm
for?
standing up for your rights.
For what rights?
Your First Amendment right to be able to film in a public space. It's my right.
I don't. If you have nothing better to do, good. Have a good
No,
day.
ma'am, the government's filming you. Why shouldn't we film them?
What do I care if they film me? I'm not doing nothing illegal.
Oh, back to blue till it happens. Right now I'm showing Jessica that I went to the DMV today and I spent, well, I'll give you the time in a second, 22 minutes. Here's the cops. I'm suing this DMV. I've already written the cops. 22 to. So if I'm standing outside and they can't stand upset with me, then no, I can stand outside on the sidewalk. They arrested you for standing on the sidewalk.
Yeah. Nice.
He told me it. So let me just give the times here so you know. So I was on the sidewalk from 22 to 37. I had a 15-minute conversation with them and then they left me on the sidewalk. You won your case today.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
We did it.
That's awesome.
That's good. I wanted you to see that. And then I sat outside. I'll show you. From 37 minutes until until 1 hour and 48 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
So that was another hour and 10 minutes I stood on the sidewalk and interviewed people, and they arrested you for being on a sidewalk.
Right. After telling me, come outside and film us, it's okay. And then,
All right.
well, I'm glad
You have
did
a
that.
trifold?
Thank you. No, I don't.
I have an extra one. Don't get her card. We're not gonna show her card. Come over here so I don't want people to see the car sheets. Get all the way in here.
You go ahead first, because she can edit it however.
So this is the broccoli wad rubber band. It goes over your visor, just like that. And then your trifold goes right there.
Okay.
There it is. Your hands never go below the steering wheel.
Awesome.
Well,
Thank you so
Let's
much.
get the flock out of here. Yeah.